Hey, Jeff here. The more I explore NotebookLM, the more impressed I am with it not only as a tool for summarizing, but a thought partner and coach for planning personalized and engaging lessons for students at any age. Regardless of what you're seeking for as a teacher, NotebookLM has something for everyone. Let's start with an overview of what LM looks like. When you first open NotebookLM, you'll see all the notebooks you've already created and a button to create a new notebook. So let's give that a tap. Doing so brings up the sources screen. If you already have some sources, you can drag them in or you can search your device. NotebookLM accepts PDFs, websites, YouTube videos, MP3 files, Google Docs, items from your Google Drive, and more. You can also copy and paste text in right down here. Keep in mind that these sources will serve as the only data that NotebookLM will generate its products from. It doesn't search the web and bring in anything that you haven't selected. You can use up to 50 different sources of data. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste in some links here. Let me speed up the video. So I've got a combination of websites and a couple of YouTube videos. When I've got that and I'm all set, I'm going to click Insert. You'll notice now that on the left-hand side of my screen that I now have sources listed in my sources piece. If I wanted to find more sources, I could click Discover and more sources will come up. Once I've got those sources, let's say that I didn't want to use Wikipedia. I just click the X off of it. And let's say that we don't want to use this one right here. We can click that off and we'll add the rest. So we can simply click Import and you'll see that they are added to my sources list. Now let's take a look at the chat box in the center of the screen. It only uses the sources that I've got on the left. It does not go out on the web and get more. So this is my curated list, and this is the summary that I've got right now of the Great Molasses Flood. In the center, you can prompt the AI to do pretty much anything with your sources. Summarize your content from the sources you uploaded, develop personalized lessons, create materials for stations, increase or decrease reading levels, and translate your material. As with all of AI, think of this chatbot as a person that you can prompt and reprompt to get what you want to even brainstorm with. You'll note that there are some suggested prompts already available to you. Let's have it create something at the grade 4 level. You'll notice that now I have my 4th grade reading level and I have my footnotes. And my footnotes are where it draws that information from my sources. But let's say that I really wanted the kids to act as historians and I wanted them to focus on 4 specific things. So now you'll see the results of what happened, why did it happen, my short-term effects, right here, and the long-term effects. I could then have this printed and put these up as 4 separate stations if I wanted to, and have the kids collect data as they went through stations. Of course, I could translate any of this, and if I want to keep any of these materials, I want to click Save to Note so that I don't lose that, and then that goes into my studio, which we'll talk about right now. The studio has lots of options for creating materials for students. For example, you'll see options for audio overview, video overview, mind maps, reports, flashcards, and quizzes. When you tap on each of these suggested tools, NotebookLM will generate a generic product. However, I would always suggest tapping on that edit pencil in each one, which will bring up a new window with lots of options to customize your product. If I click the pencil for audio review, an audio review creates a frighteningly realistic podcast between 2 people discussing whatever it is that your topic is. Again, it draws data only from those sources that you uploaded earlier, not anywhere else. The default deep dive runs approximately 10 to 15 minutes, depending upon the complexity of your sources. A shorter deep dive will go for about 5 minutes or so, and a longer audio review can go 30 to 40 minutes. A brief option will be 1 to 3 minutes long and gives a quick, high-level overview. The critique and debate sections are super cool, and they evaluate your sources. All of these can be translated into many languages, as you see here. In addition, you can focus the AI hosts on whatever it is that you want by adding your prompt at the box at the bottom of the window. That can help personalize the products that AI creates. Consider adding the student's grade level and any topics of interest that your students really have in this box to personalize that learning. Let's take a look at the video overview. The video overview is a newer tool to NotebookLM, and it operates very similarly to the audio overview. The video explainer runs about 3 to 6 minutes, while the brief runs about 1 to 3 minutes. The brief would be perfect for a review tool at the end of class or as a primer at the beginning of class to link the new learning with previous lessons. You can choose from several different styles of videos, as you can see right here. Again, you can prompt the AI video host to focus on anything that you really want, and after you hit generate, it will take a bit to create the video, 20 minutes or so, but the wait time, I promise, will be absolutely worth it. Over here, if we take a look at flashcards and quizzes are self-explanatory. Again, use that edit pencil to allow for some customization, and it will allow you to prompt those AI tools based upon your needs. Again, the edit pencil will allow for some customization and allow you to prompt the AI based upon your particular needs. It's important to note that everything that you create in the studio will appear below the product prompts. You can download some of these products by tapping the 3 dots next to the product that you've created, and then upload it to wherever it is that you would normally share your materials, including Google Classroom. Mindmap is really cool for visual learners, but for students who are blocked from NotebookLM, this loses its effectiveness. You could share the image of the whole mind map, but they really get busy fast without the interactivity. Finally, the Reports tool in Studio functions as an AI thought partner and assistant. It can generate any number of different kinds of products. By using the Create Your Own, you can create your own product by using a prompt of your own design in the language of your choosing. Again, think about personalizing your product by reading level, language, and by student interest. If you aren't sure where to start, LM provides several editable pre-made prompts for you. By clicking the edit pencil next to any of them, you can quickly change the language and add to the pre-made prompt to get exactly the report that you're looking for. You can use this to create discussion questions, quizzes, project ideas, really anything that you can dream up. Like anything in Google, NotebookLM is web-based and designed to be shared with friends and fellow teachers. To invite them, just tap the share button in the top right and add the people with whom you want to share your document with. You can then offer edit or viewer privileges.